Burlington next to the Lamoille River, and today we are going out on a trash picking up tour with Leonard Prive. He has been picking up trash between Underhill and Westfield for the past 4 years, and someone posted about Leonard on Facebook. It was shared over 400 times.
When I talked to you earlier, you said there weren't much, it's pretty clean, but it don't take long, a couple of weeks. Well, I started during COVID. I didn't want to remain idle. Doing that is probably the best thing to do for me, to get plenty of exercise. Somebody blew a tire right here somewhere, right there. I saw all that stuff along the highway and down in Underhill and Cambridge, and I didn't like it. So I went and bought a trash picker and been doing it ever since. A situation like this, which isn't much, if you let it go, first thing you know, it's down in the woods. And then it works its way toward the road, and then first thing you know, you got trash everywhere. Well, flowers look good if they're not full of trash. I can't get everywhere, but areas that I travel and areas that I use, I like to keep it looking halfway decent. This area right here gets bad, the ditch. I've seen a lot of wildlife killed on the highway. It's not fair to basic property owners. It's not fair to landowners. It's not fair to road workers. They have to deal with all the trash. And it's not fair to tourists. A lot of trash right straight through. I got a full bag just up to this pole here. I was a custodian for the Burlington School Department. Maybe that kind of rubbed off on me, I don't know. But I guess that's the way I've always been. I've always liked the woods ever since I was a kid, and I never liked seeing anything type of waste on the ground anywhere. Well, I don't consider myself an angel. I just environmentally concerned. The act of preservation, pretty much. It never used to be like what it is today. I think people have changed, but also there's a lot more people than there used to be. Yeah, it's a chair, a plastic chair. There was another piece on the other side.
It's amazing how one chair can turn into 20 pieces of trash.
Well, it's the same thing with styrofoam. When it hits the road, it goes to pieces. And if I let it go, it's going to be here next fall, next spring. Be aware of your surroundings 100% of the time. You got to watch all the time, and I like to pick up facing traffic if I can. I don't think I'll get any of this in the bag. I'll have to leave it down there. VTRANS, if they didn't get it in a couple of days, the town garage is right over here. They'll get it. They'll pick it up. That's it for here. We'll go down where that tire is. Okay. I quit right about probably the end of the first week of May. That's when the ticks come out. And black flies. Very heavy.
It's heavy.
I had about 206 last year. And about 106, 108 this year, because I couldn't get Jeffersonville because of the construction. That's why it's a lot less.
It's a 39-gallon bag?
Yeah, 30-gallon, don't cut it. The little green bags don't cut it either. So I can do this, but I'll have to put my cones out. I don't think they quite understand the damage that they're doing to the environment. People that won't want to deal with it because it's just too much. And the worst thing we can do right now is to let it go. And this is where I pull up a brand new tire, pieces of styrofoam, sheets of plastic, furniture, appliances. I pulled the box freezer and a couch and a microwave and an air conditioner over the bank.
By yourself?
Well, yeah. I had to use this. A few days ago, I had a big blanket lay inside the road that was saturated. Couldn't pick it up. I had to drag it. It's starting to rain.
I know it's happening.
You don't have to wait too long for the weather to change in Vermont. Yeah, good for another couple days. Yeah, now we go to Johnson, I guess. You were telling me I had 400 comments on the Facebook. I was kind of hoping it would rub off on them, but I don't want the river full of trash. This isn't the Lamoille, it's the Guian River. Don't want to let it go. If we do, it'll just build up and build up. This is all stuff from the riverbank. And you can see all the trash down there that came down the river. So I went down there and I picked it up. Most of it is from the flood back in July. This whole area was flooded. You could come down through here with a canoe. It's not if it's going to happen again, it's when. This road got flooded really bad.
Railroad did, yeah.
Yeah, they were underwater.
So how did you happen to see this?
Scouting. This year you might want to go down backwards. It might be safer. You go down steep banks, you got to drag your barrel back. You got to drag the trash back up the bank. It's strenuous. If I'm doing this, it extends way beyond green up day and way before. You don't want to get to a point of no return. It's a good question. It might have came down the river. Gives me a sense of satisfaction because it's not the way it's supposed to be, you know? All this stuff would eventually go down the river. I'm sure it'll happen again, but flowers right near the water. There isn't much here, but we'll leave it up here, right near the rail trail.
It's hard work, Leonard. Following you around is hard work.
Concentrate on protecting our own environment. I mean, like, if people use the area, whether they travel or bicycle or whatever, if they use the area, it's their own environment. And why trash your own environment? Sleep good at night. Maybe take an aspirin.
Thank you, Leonard, for keeping the Green Mountains clean, and we will get stuck in Vermont with you again real soon. So I know you said to me it's like you're the custodian of the Green Mountains.
Yeah.
You remember saying that?
No, I don't remember that.
It was pretty quotable. You inspired me. I was picking up some trash by my house the other day. I thought, well, what would Leonard do? He would pick this trash up. So I picked it up.